library story time. And we're in the library courtyard where they've put up the giant tree for Christmas and the holidays. I'm Miss Tara, and here at Story Time we have a song about being friends that we do in American Sign Language. If you haven't seen or heard this song before, you can watch it and join whenever you're ready. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right. You know what? This week, our magic storytime bag transformed into a cooking pot. What is this cooking pot cooking up for story time? Hey, we have oatmeal, which is sometimes called porridge in the stories from a long time ago. Rare treasures from Grimm. Now Grimm, that was two brothers who captured a bunch of different stories from all across Europe. And a spoon. Well, Magic Storytime Cooking Pot, what is our story? Oh yes, I know that one. It's called Sweet Porridge, but we can call it Sweet Oatmeal. Well, you know, we live here in the Ozarks on the Ozark Plateau. And once in a little village down in a holler, there was a little girl and her mother. Well, times were very hard. Most people in the village didn't have a job. And bugs had ate up everybody's garden, along with the hot, hot sun burning it up that year. So they didn't have much to eat. So the mother looked at her then daughter and said, I'll watch the baby. You go out into the forest and see if you can pick us some blackberries or some walnuts. Find something for us to eat. But make sure you're home by dark. Well, the girl definitely wanted to help find food for her family and maybe the other villagers. So she walked out under the pines and the oaks, out of the holler, into the forest, up and down the hills. Well, as she was following a deer path, she came across an old woman who had on a warm cap and a shawl. Well, the young girl knew she really wasn't supposed to speak to strangers, but this old woman looked sweet and kind, and she waved the little girl over, and she was holding a pot just like this. And she said, little girl, I can tell by your torn, dirty clothes, you've been having a hard time. Here, take this magic cooking pot. Well, even though she was skeptical, she took the gift and took it home. She put it on the stove and she said, magic pot, cook. And it did. It made a big pot of that oatmeal. Oh, and it wasn't just any oatmeal. It was sweet oatmeal. It had pieces of fruit, it had spices, it had sugar, and lots of butter, just the way she liked it. So she was able to feed her mom and all her neighbors too. Well, each day her mom saw the little girl cooking, but she wasn't always around when she finished up. You know, she had to go take care of the baby. Well, one day when the girl was at school, the mom was hungry, and she put the cooking pot on the stove. And she said, because she remembered what the little girl said, do you remember? Cooking pot, cook, that's right. So she cooked up the porridge, and it got full, and oatmeal started flowing out of the pot, and she didn't know what to do. So the mom was going, stop, stop, but all all this hot porridge kept coming out of the cauldron, out of the cooking pot. And she ran out of the house because the house flooded. And then porridge was going all through the village and into the villager's house. And everybody was running. And one of them ran all the way to school to get the little girl. And they brought her back. And when she saw the oatmeal everywhere, she said, "Cooking pot, stop!" And it did. But they didn't know what to do with all that porridge. So the farmer decided to let the pigs out of the barn. And those pigs ate, and they ate, and they ate. And those villagers got their shovels, and they got their snow shovels, and they shoveled, and they shoveled, until they finally cleaned out the whole village. And from that day forward, her mom never forgot what the magic words were to turn off that cooking pot. What were they? Cooking pot, stop! That's right. Well, thank you for joining me for story time. And on Thursday, we'll have a different story about a cooking pot. I wonder what that's going to make. All right. Bye.